Day. Looking at the people and the participants, we got a lot of new people, so which is great. Man, this is going to be an exciting day for everybody. We get to hear from the champions of champions, the people that come from this area. And Modesto, I don't know where you're plugging into from around the nation, different states, but our office is over here in Modesto, so we have the best of the best in the area. I'm Felipe Torres. I've just been out here in this company for man, almost like half my life because I'm so young, right? But man, this is the greatest opportunity in our lifetime. So I hope at one point in time that you get to see that you get to feel it. You're gonna learn many different things, but what you're gonna be able to learn is how to build financial freedom for you and your family, which is the most exciting part. And it's good, and the speed of that is gonna determine your level of you applying what you learn from your uplines, from people, from however resources that you get, because you're going to have the greatest people to follow, from Jose to whoever your RVP is to your uplines. They have the best intention for you because they want you to be successful, even more successful to them, because that gives them more security and freedom in their lives. And that's what I saw. I don't know what it is, whatever you saw when you came in. I love everything about it. I love the environment because quick background, I came from the government. I had a couple government jobs, to the post office, to child support, to just like, man, I don't know if you're in the government. Hey, I pray for you. I'm sorry, that you be blessed and stuff like that. And whatever, whoever knows about the government, you know what I'm talking about. But when they just walk around just looking for the weekend, Wednesday, hump day, don't talk to me the Monday. So that just wasn't for me. We were just waiting to exist. We're just existing and waiting for life to take us somewhere or something, which was never going to come. So I was praying and hoping for an opportunity. I was going to my friends. I was like, hey man, are there in Del Rio, which is a country club out here, all those nice houses. I was like, what do those people do to be able to have that lifestyle? Man, I'm here rushing to work, and there's people out on the beaches, there's people taking their boats, there's people going to doing whatever they want. They don't have to do this rat race and run to the race that they don't like, of just being around others who are just there for that paycheck, waiting and existing through life just to not take risks and just having that guaranteed paycheck just to end up at life when it says on your tombstone, this person paid their bills, they played it safe. Yup, throw up. I wanted to go for it, but I didn't know what else to get. I was doing landscaping. Well, hey, I said, what do these people they do? They run their own business. Well, they run their own business. How do we start a business if we don't have no money? Well, I don't know. Well, let's go mow lawns. We're doing mowing lawns. We're doing selling things, getting from Mexico and selling them over here. Whatever the case may be, say, how do you come up? It's more than just 9 to 5 till you're 65 and throw up. So when I came and seen this, I was like, man, just let it be real. Just let this be like somebody here that's come from similar background, Modesto, California, that has made it, that I can just look to saying this is real, so I can, man, I'll go for broke, man. I mean, whatever I do, whatever, I'm sure you're the same way. Whatever you find something that you find interesting, you kind of get like addicted and you get kind of crazy maniacal on it. Well, I don't know if that's you, but that's how I am with anything. So when I seen this, I said, hey, look, everybody sounds sharp. Like Jose, I know he has a background, he couldn't talk. But when I first heard him, I was hearing him on stage, right? You got to do it, right? So I was like, man, who's this guy? Little guy looks like the Tapatio bottle saying, right, and right. I said, I didn't know that, man, but I can't sound like him. But you know what? It don't matter because he started from somewhere. As long as I work on me, I'll get there someday. I don't know soon, but one day. That's the mindset I didn't. No one taught me, so you got to have that mindset. I just like, look, give me the playbook, coach, and I will memorize it. I will sound like Jose. I'll sound like Leo. I'll sound like whoever's out there. Just give me that shot, because what I know, there was no, I'll try to stick my toe in it. Oh, this is cute. We'll see if it works for me. No. If you come from the people that end up making it, they hated what they were doing so much, or they didn't have a level of freedom that it bothered them so much. No matter what obstacles, what overcome challenges, whatever lack of knowledge or know-how that they had to input into their mind was nothing compared to what going back and going where they came from. And that was like throw up. It's like giving a person freedom, the house slaves and all that stuff. You hear people talk about slaves. It's like giving a slave freedom, the taste of freedom, and say, hey, it's a struggle out here. Go back to being a slave. So I think people will, you know what? They rather die on their feet than live on their knees. And that's how I saw this and everything. I would die struggling. I know and like I did a preliminary, I've been through much. Hey, I'll do it again for freedom, because what's that worth? What's freedom worth to you? Yeah, there was some people on the when they were, the Emancipation Proclamation, they released the slaves, right? There were some people that stayed behind. There are some people that rather just knowing that they have a safe, food provided, a roof over their head. Maybe they're thinking about, oh, I need safe for my kids, right? We heard that in the business. I got too many kids. I got responsibilities. No, you do that for them, right? So there's people that didn't want the freedom. They wanted to be having that guarantee, whatever, and being a slave. I just knew that wasn't for me. Whatever levels you could come out part-time. You don't have to go gung ho. Well, I believe that sounds good, so, but that's kind of risky out there being on a limb by yourself. No, Art Williams created this for part-timers. So it's the greatest opportunity ever. And you can start it part-time. With what major investment? Nothing. A share of costs for your licensing is puts in escrow. Ridiculous. I know that was a struggle for me because I was just paycheck to paycheck. Man, you talk about sacrifice. I had to pay $200 to get started, right? $199 back in the day. And I had a check, right? And Peggy Suarez, I don't know if you're going to hear it from her later on tonight. She goes to me, are you ready to get started? I seen it. I'm all fired up. I love the environment. And they said $199, employee mentality. I had to change too. $199, no way, man. I thought if this was such a great business, why do you need my broke guy $199, man? Right? We don't know how business works and all that stuff. If this is your commitment. I said, no, I was trying to look for the door and stuff like that. So I was looking for the door and I was about to hit the door running. And I was like, man, I feel so stupid because I wanted to come there so badly, right? But I was looking for the door. Why? Something inside me is $199. No, I can't do it, man. I don't have, if I just paid all my bills and I got paid twice in a month. You know how it is with government, you get paid twice a month. I know some places do once a month like Jose before, but just twice a month. So I just paid my bills. All I had was $200. So I said, $199, I want to get away, right? Right, that commercial, want to get away. I was trying to get away. So I was like, man, and then she found me. She was, you ready to get started, mijo? I was like, oh no, somebody caught me, right? Anyway, I paid that one. And I was like, man, here it is. I was trying to rip that check before she couldn't have tried to run. But she was like, hey, I see you, right? I see you. I need that check. Why not? How you spell it? America, how do you what? So, man, no. Okay, here you go. And she took it. And I was trying to tear that thing. I was like, before, no. She got it. Oh, it was torn. I could bring back another check. That's all right. I could tape it up. Oh, man. I paid my $199. Now what? Tell me what to do, coach. What's next? And they said, just get, I didn't have an apply. So they said, just get licensed. And I got licensed. Now what, coach? Oh, shoot, you got licensed. We didn't think you'd be back. Because, that was a filter out system, right? I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I say, oh, here's your list. Make a list. My list is no good. I thought everybody wants to do it. But there's just like if you experience it brand new right now, you don't know what to do. You're deciding, and you're probably burning all through your market and blah, blah, blah. They got you. You're brainwashed. I had all that stuff too. And so I said, man, I can't depend on my market. What next? You have to go prospect, I guess. I'm like, what the heck is that? Prospecting for gold? Like the gold miners and stuff? Yeah, you got to go find people out and about, trying to change their friends. Like, what? Hey, if that's what the people in the book, the $100,000 book had it, whatever, hey, that's my road. Hey, I'm not going to punk out now. Let's do it. So they go and turn strangers and friends. I had to get good at that. Read scripts, talk to people, how to turn strangers into friends. Set the appointments on the spot, all the whole deal. Setting them on the spot, going through a lot of no's, getting a lot of cancellations. But hey, some say yes and some held. Enough for me to take my trainer on and see, hey, this is what it's supposed to look like. And they didn't have YouTube back then. This is all those days, right? They didn't have all that stuff. You had to buy CDs. Remember those little silvery things, the little circle in there? Put it in there. We had to watch it. We had to hear it. We had to go buy it. We had to subscribe to it. Nothing with this at all. You have so much access now. POL, YouTube, SoundCloud, whatever. Group me. We're always putting stuff out there. So much access. I heard sometimes said all the information out there to get wealthy is out there. Just not enough users, not enough readers. So I just like, hey, learners are readers, whatever the saying is. So I know I had to learn. So I inundated myself. When I was out there supposed to be prospecting, went to Borders, Barnes and Nobles. Said, I'm gonna go prospect. No, I just want to go read a book. So he's supposed to be prospecting. Well, I'm reading my book first. So I was getting out there reading, and and through osmosis of reading all the books, avoiding prospecting every day, I was reading self-development books, leadership books, and I was taking notes on the little, they didn't have a notebook and stuff like that. I was taking notes on the BlackBerry, what do you call those things? Sage. Before we had Blackberries, those Palm Pilots, freaking Palm Pilots, and the little tiny buttons. I was putting in my notes. Why? So I can read them later, and they can always be with me, because papers, they'll get I don't know if you've seen cars like mine, but they have papers all over the floor everywhere. It's just a mess. So I don't want to do that. I will never read them again. So I put it in that little Palm Pilot. I don't know if y'all remember Palm Pilots, but that was it. And then we had to upload it like with a sync cable. Sync. Oh my God, we lost it. Got to start all over again. Y'all don't know what that is. You don't have to deal with that. Now it's just turbo boom boom, right? So look, anybody can do this business. If you're here already, like Juan said, can give yourself a pat on the back. You're amazing. You're the chosen one. Why is that? Because most people don't see themselves this far. Most people will like, the devil gets in their head and gives all these excuses. But hey, they didn't get the vision that God gave you. God gave you the vision to see yourself so you can see what's the potential for you and your family. He chose you to be the chosen one so you can hit the promised land of freedom. So now it's your job. Well, ultimately, with great, power comes great responsibility. You have that responsibility now to share it to others, just like it was blessed and given to you. And you saw in your eyes, but hey, look, most is not going to have your leadership vision because they weren't cast with that, but that's okay. We'll make them a client. They'll get saved if they die too soon. If they live too long, they will have money. If they die too soon, they'll have money to retire. They'll do it the long way. But that's not total freedom. They only have a 30, 40-year plan. But this is your shot to your ticket to freedom. Or Art Williams says, if you allow the system to work for you, it will work. So I'll give you a visual, and then we'll pass it on to the next champion to speak, or the next RVP, or whoever's going to speak, the next winner or recognition. I don't know if I could be able to share a screen, but here we go. All right, what we got here? All right. Well, you know what? I'm supposed to cast an iPad, and I don't know. They have worms, so let's see if mine works. All right, so let's see. All righty. Not to have a lull, but here we go. All right. I don't know if you can see my screen, but I gotta share this screen. Let me share, and then boom. I don't know how you're supposed to drop down, but I'll share it on here then. But anyway, it's hard for me to share these things on here because I'm trying to find out. Let me share the iPad. Boom. And it's supposed to be coming from, let's go here. There we go. Screen mirror. Boom. All right. Tommy, Karvik, I can see you, man. Give me a thumbs up if you see something on your screen, like an iPad. You know what iPad looks like, right? Oh, good. I figured it out. All right. So, all right. Here's what I saw when I saw this business. And it's real simple. And the numbers, if you're not a numbers person, it's okay. We'll learn to be numbers people's here. Check this out. This is what I saw. $83 a month. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what to do in this business and what to get excited for and what's in your future. So the average client pays what? 83 in California. It pays about $83 a month. So that's $1,000 sale. Whenever we have a person doing an A plan, right? A makeover. Talk to your upline if you haven't been doing makeovers to show them how to take them from trash value and not saving nothing and low returns to a big makeover, right? To term and show them how Roth IRA works and mutual funds. So doing that Roth IRA, mutual funds, and life insurance, part-timer district. That's a person who's a serious part-timer. They do that one makeover for that family and make $457. Now think about how long did that take you to do at my job? I know, shoot, that's a week's paycheck for me. And that's, even now, not even with deductions, they start deducting, I get paid less than that, right? So if you do one a week, 4 or 5 in a month, that's 5 in a month. That is $2,200 to $2,300. That replaced my job income. And how long did it take me to help out a client? Well, if a serious part-timer does it, they do it in 8 hours, maybe? Let's just say worst case scenario, it took you 8 hours of whatever part of your life you had to do to find one client. So 8 hours, you made the week sale in 8 hours. Oh my God, right? Big time difference. And this is just life insurance. This is back in not even doing those other things when we had loans. It was just crazy. Anyway, so I see, no. The better opportunity is vice president. And this is what planted the seeds to me, man. I don't want nothing but vice president. Vice president, I don't want to be, I'm a guru and everything. I just want to be a vice president. Look, this is what I saw. You take your trainer out and their job is to do what? If you're new to this, screenshot it. I'll send it to you. I don't care, whatever you got to do. Just get it locked in your head. This is what Felipe-Pulido loves. She's always teaching the circles. I just changed it up so you get confused. This is not circles. It's a square. It's a star, pentagon, rectangle, whatever that is, right? So look at it. You and your trainers is to help you expand your market and get you 3 teammates. And guess what happens? The power of 3 compounding happens for you. This is what I saw. This is in the master strategy book of compounding interest, compounding recruiting. You'll see this, right? Now you take your 3, and guess what their job is to do the first 3? Brainiac, right? Get them 3 each. That's their job, is to get you 3 in your business, the first 3. And how long? I don't know. Some people do in a day. Some people are fired up to do in a day. They do in a week because they're working, or they take a little bit slower. They do in a month, or however long. The faster you do it, the faster you get the synergy and the momentum going. All right. So look, what's after that? So that's 3. That 3 becomes now 12. Oh my gosh, look at this, the power of compounding. Well, I don't have to find all these people. I don't know that. Neither did I. I had to go prospecting. Shoot, that's a different way. Here's the better way, right? Look at this. Now that 3 of those 12, they become 42. Wow, you're going and you're getting 3 for, I can't fit all those little superstars in there, so I had to compound it. But guess what? That's 42 people. And who did you know? You only knew 3 of them. And all from what? People on your cell phone. I'm sure you got about 100 people, but maybe 3 to 10 people on your cell phone that were kind of like you, that wants to have more, be more, do more freedom, more options, live life on their terms. That's what I mean, at least 3. And if you don't have 3, you can go find 3 like I did. I don't know, Cole, but hey, stick to the people that know you because they trust you. So and then guess what happens? Get another 3, another round, that becomes an additional 81. So now you have over 100 people that started with just 3 to 10 people on your cell phone. But guess what? People are people. Out of 100 trained licensed people that know what to do, only 50%, let's just say half of them put their name on helping them an A to B makeover. So that's 5. But guess what? At an RVP contract, instead of getting to pay that $450, you get $550 for every time a part-timer helps a family out. That's your training fee. That's your leadership fee. This is your expertise fee. I'm teaching them how to do this business. You see that? There's a pay to recruit. Look at that. So what does that come out to? This is what I saw. You mean that if I give 100 people, but only half of them are going to do an A and B? That's $27,000 a month. That replaces my annual income at the county. Freedom. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Even if I was half right, that's what, 13,000? Would I be a super dud and not be able to do anything with life with 13,000 a month? Nah, that's still 5 times, 6 times more than what I was able to do at my job. So I don't know what gets you fired up, guys. I'm gonna stop sharing this, but look, what's that word? To be able to be in that position, Jose's position, Leo's position, all these other great leaders that you're gonna find out about when you stick around. What's that word? To learn a little bit how to talk to people. We talk anyways, but now we're getting mute on a messaging, but you just go back to talking to somebody and giving them the opportunity. Hey, I'm speaking to the biggest, flaw maker in front of your camera here. I am the victim or the guilty of all not using this system, but we get another day to be able to change our family's life. Its sun is out, it's beautiful outside, and we get to breathe and we can walk and talk. You're ready. You got a little computer like you're able to watch me now, you're ready. So guys, use that common sense approach. The biggest thing of mastering this business is conquering yourself. There's nothing else that you need to worry about. Conquering your own mindset about how to see things through this. If you can't change things, if you can't change it, then you need to change your view of it and make it a learning opportunity. I'm going to throw it back to whoever. They didn't tell me who I'm throwing it back, but I hope you guys get a tremendous value today. I know I will. and we'll see you at the top.